Welcome everybody, Chef Casey here. Welcome back to Recipes from a Patwin Kitchen. Today we're going to be featuring some seared venison sliders. We're going to top that off with some elderberry jam, a little bit of jalapeno, some onions, a little ash rind brie to kind of bring out the tanginess, the sweetness. And then we're going to top that all off with homemade acorn bread rolls. So let's start with the venison. Venison, of course, is deer, and venison it's a near and dear ingredient, sustainable meat to tribes. It fed nations, and it was an animal that was honored, and they had to hunt for it, they had to forage, they had to find and track. So when they did find the deer, it was more of a ceremony instead of just a killing. So let's honor this venison today. We're gonna do a little slider, but first and foremost, let's season it up. So let's get this pan nice and hot, smoking hot. We're gonna use our Arbequina olive oil, of course. While that's going, let's get this venison seasoned. Just some kosher salt. Nice liberal amount of kosher salt. Make sure the oil is nice and hot, it looks hot. You hear the sizzle. That's what you're looking for. Again, place the patties seasoned side down. It's gonna help form that crust. So while this is cooking, let's start on our salad. We're gonna make a kale Caesar salad today. Very simple salad. So let's get the kale cut. This is just great dino kale. Beautiful kale from the Capay Valley. So hit it with some olive oil. We'll do the lemon. You could do a little more salt. You could do some pepper. At this point, I'd add just a little garlic. And then take it back in for one more turn. Then let's get our onions ready. So we're gonna do onions and jalapeños. So once we turn the venison patties, we're gonna add the onions and the jalapeños to kind of saute all at the same time. Quick julienne of the onion. Fresh jalapeños. I'm gonna utilize the seeds. Because I'm also gonna hit it with an elderberry syrup, almost like a jam style. And that sweetness is gonna help those jalapeños. So it's really gonna bring a nice balance to the burger. Still looking good, crust on the outside. And there's not a lot of fat in venison, so you gotta be careful. You always wanna make sure it's cooked in enough fat, because there's not a lot of fat in this meat. Let's go ahead and add our onions. We'll add our jalapeños as well. Add those to one side of the pan so they all cook together. We go back to our kale. Let's check it. And this could sit for 20, 30 minutes. The longer it sits, the more that kale is gonna break down because of the acid, the salt, and the olive oil. So let's focus on our cheese for a minute. This cheese is ash rind. It's a brie, it's kind of tart and tangy. As you can see, it's already starting to melt. Very soft, beautiful cheese. And it's rind in ash. So the ash just gives it another component, another piece of color and flavor. It's a beautiful cheese. So what we can do now, we could take our venison off, put those back on the cutting board, let those rest for a minute. Now we just finish off your onions and jalapeños. So let's take these and put these into the bowl, and then we're gonna add these to our elderberry syrup that we had made. It's a beautiful syrup, you can see the color. We just add this right to the onion, right to the jalapeno. And we'll take the salad, and we'll kind of just build a little nest. So we can go ahead and let's build our sliders. Put your venison on. And let's go ahead and hit it with our mixture. The jalapeno, the onion, the balsamic, and the elderberry jam. We'll finish off with our ash rind brie. You can see it's already sticking on me. It's so soft. And there you are. Little pan-seared venison slider, fresh olive oil, lemon, Caesar salad. Brought to you from Recipes from the Patwin Kitchen. I'm Chef Casey. Thank you for joining.